Hey everybody, enjoy this pullover. I found it by a pool in Jackson, Mississippi, and I've kept it ever since. I didn't go back, so I guess this is my stolen pullover. I've always liked it. Anyhow, we had mini Super Tuesday yesterday, and from what I see, Bernie disappointed. He didn't speak last night. We also, was it Monday? We had a very significant drop in the markets, and it was alleged to be the coronavirus. And I thought all along that the coronavirus was a nothing sandwich. I've had some really bright people. Nissim Nissim Taleb say it is a big deal. He's a really smart guy. I don't even know what the hell he's saying half the time. So yeah, he's really smart. He says so. He makes arguments, which I really don't understand much of what he says. But yeah, he says it's important. So whatever. But I know what is important for sure is that Russia is a world oil power, and they are a world selling arms power, and they're growing. Maybe not like we are, maybe not like the rest of the world, but they're growing, especially in prominence. Putin has decided to try to get elected in 2024, and he's going to be around till my 70th birthday, is what he wants to do. So they're going to have solid leadership for another 10 years if he gets his way. That's what it's looking like. While we are going to either get a right wing wacko or another right wing wacko who don't even know where he is half the time. That's what we're looking at. Or a left wing, who knows? I mean, one of those three guys are going to win. I mean, Bernie has like a 5% chance, and the other guys are like 95%. All right. Or Hillary Clinton or Michelle Obama. Something like that. All of those people are ridiculous. All of them. All five of them are ridiculous in there. Now, Trump is the most credible. I mean, he's led the country for 4 years, and he shoveled out money to the rich people, and he didn't screw anything up, and the economy's going pretty good, and people like him because he says what he's supposed to say, and he's not a typical. I applaud him. I think he's. I applaud him. I'm not up there. I don't go to the meetings. I don't know what it's like to be there. I'm not going to judge the man. All right? I voted for him. Probably going to vote for him again because I am not voting for these people, these Democrats. Okay, let's go through the Bernie situation. All right, it was obvious in 2016 that the Democratic Party was fucking his campaign. Excuse my language, but he fucked him over. They shut down hundreds of districts all over California, all over New York. They badmouthed him. They did everything. They set up everything for him, and he just sit there and let them shit on him. He just sit there and let it and shit on him the whole time. He never stood up for himself. He goes to the convention and says Hillary is wonderful. Blah, 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 blah. Now, if Hillary would have won and we had World War III with Russia and we were all dead, it wouldn't matter. Wouldn't matter. But we are alive. We're still here. Things are going pretty good. Even though I ain't working, I've lost like 8 or 9 pounds. I feel great. I'm ready to start working the roofing season. I'm happy. I'm not disgruntled. I'm just saying, it's okay. But I mean, they fucked him out of his chance. And then he comes back and voted. Now, I know from my own look up in my little technique, in New Hampshire in 2016, 155,000 people voted for Bernie. And this last time, a month ago, 75,000. So he lost half his vote. Where did those people go? Where did all that go? What happened? Did all of them get disgruntled? It was it just, none of it adds up. It don't add up. None of it does. So here it goes again. It's all suspicious. So I didn't know this, but Lee Camp, who's a good guy who's a comedian, has a show on RT. He's come out and he's done all kinds of videos about it, and he spoke to it on his show that They're closing up hundreds of uh, polling places, 6 or 7 hours to vote. And these are people who are poor that are voting. These are Mexican people, black people, people that are poor, that are going to vote, that can't get to their polls. So there's massive voter suppression, massive fraud, and nobody talks about it. It's not mentioned on Fox. And they go on and on. And then when you look at the raw votes, there's not that much difference between any of them voting. Not much difference. And now they're talking about it's inevitable, it's over. So, yeah. And all the while, Bernie didn't say nothing. He let him shit on him. He went with this ridiculous that Vladimir Putin interfered with the election. A guy spent $500 million to win Guam. Bloomberg spent $500 million to win Guam. Or Samoa, American Samoa. Tulsi Gabbard, I think, was real close to him out there. And a few Russian bots saying something on Facebook pages. It's all ridiculous. There's no reality anymore. People are all so stupid. Okay, it's stupid. And he's up there saying it. He's up there agreeing with it. Don't you people know he's fucking you? He's one of them. They got some kind of Jeffrey Epstein horse shit on him or something. Or else they've just told him he can't do it. I don't know where he's from. I don't know what he thinks. I don't know him. I know he believes in what he's saying. He's a good dude. He's not an evil character, but I don't know. He just seems to back right down, so whatever. He's not the guy. He's not the guy. So, I just want to tell you, I haven't come to any conclusions. I'm telling you what I'm thinking about right now. I also see that Russia is a world oil player. They produce oil at $7 a barrel. Saudi Arabia produces it at $3 a barrel. As I said earlier, Vladimir Putin is a solid leader. He may kill a few people, he may do some stuff, but his people, he has very high approval rating. Saudi Arabia, he's Ben Salman, that guy that killed Khashoggi, the guy who killed I probably got the name wrong, but who killed that journalist, cut his head off right there in their embassy. He's arrested a lot of his family. He's not popular. They have protests there. He's trying to make a change in the Muslim world. He's very weak. And it cost them $3 a barrel. And he's got debts. He's got debts up to here. He's trying all kinds of stuff. He's not popular. And the United States produces oil at $50 a barrel. And it's ridiculously fracking. So we've got an industry in danger. A major industry that was a part of this growth of the last 10 or 11 years, fracking, which is oil, which is an oil business. It's under threat. There's no doubt about it. It's not coronavirus. It's that. Now, this coronavirus could be serious. You know, I looked it up. 94% of the people live after they get it. A few 100,000 people have got it, from what I can see, or 100,000. They had 3,000 people die in China. I guess it could get bigger. Most of the people recover. It's got a very high recovery rate. I don't see it. I don't see that being a real problem. I could be wrong. Please don't quote me on that. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a scientist. But I know that when they had that last pandemic way back in 1918, 40 million people died, and there was like a billion people then, or 1.5 billion. I mean, and people just died right straight out. I mean, thousands and thousands and thousands and hundreds and thousands, 1 million people died. This is not what's going on now. So, I'm just saying, the stock market's going down. Looks like we're going to get an idiot run. An idiot. He used to be really sharp. He was a corrupt person. We've got a corrupt, mentally challenged guy that's going to run against another guy that a bunch of people don't like. That's an astute politician, sharp. So we're going to get 4 more years of Trump. And a bunch of people are going to be pissed, and they're going to tear down the country some more. And that's what's going to happen in the least. If Biden gets in there, it is going to be terrible. That guy is a complete nitwit. Will be a laughing stock.